frequency shifter is kind of just to give it a little bit of a tick-tock. I actually learnt this from Rich Next. So Rich, if you're watching, thanks for the tip, mate. Basically, kind of adds a bit of a tick, which means your track is just fundamentally ticking from the start, and the textures that it's built upon are like, to me, like house music's like a clock. It should always be a clock that's ticking, and so that kind of like emphasis from the start is great. And then I have a little bit of an EQ just to punch those noises, and then at the end I've got a drum bus. So what the drum bus is, I like using drum buses on my kicks and a lot of other elements, purely because you can kind of really control how it sounds. So that's without the drum bus. And then if you add a drum bus, how you can control it is this boom button here. You can kind of control the sort of how booming that kick is. So you can get to punch a little bit more. The crunch is kind of like going to make it really toppy. The dampener is kind of like a filter, so you can open it up how much you want it to. And then say if it was on too full, you can just pull the trim down to kind of what trim you want, just so it sounds like nice and punching.